Welcome back. Recently there have been some folks on social media posting that Instagram and other popular apps had gained access to their precise location, leaving many people concerned about what this could mean for online privacy. Joining us today is Hank Schlesch. He's the Senior Manager of Security Solutions at Lookout, to share more on what steps we can take to control the information that we're sharing and what might happen if we don't. Good morning.
Good morning, Todd. How you doing?
I'm well. Thanks for asking. First, let's start with how big of a deal is this? I mean, we get asked all the time, is it okay if we use your location? What are the things that can happen in the negative if we do share that information?
So the piece of advice I always give to people who ask about what it's like to share, or kind of what the limits are of sharing your information online, is think about what you personally would be okay with somebody finding out about you. And so I always kind of take this approach because it's sort of a little bit of assume the worst, but prepare for hopefully the best, where companies are protecting your data the way they should. If something like this happened where there was a massive data breach, and let's just say your location got leaked, it would be more information that a lot of these companies that build targeted ads and maybe things like that would be able to use to build more of a profile on you. It obviously depends on who got their hands on it. But if it's bad guys, I mean, that can be a lot, because it means they can do more to socially engineer you and trick you into more campaigns that maybe give up more information. They could use your location to figure out your home address and open up a profile in your a loan profile in your name or something like that. I mean, there are a lot of different directions. We can always speculate, but I always just tell people it's sort of a personal, what do you feel comfortable with being out there?
Then how do we protect that personal data, that privacy when we're using these apps or just have our phone on? How do we protect ourselves?
Well, so again, the thing you have to do is, these apps all give you, like you mentioned, the opportunity to choose, would I like to have this application see my location only when I'm using the app, or never. At least those are the three options on iOS, on iPhones, which I use. And it's your personal, hey, am I comfortable with this information being out there? Now, the thing that you should always be doing is you should always, every few weeks, just go and check and make sure that you didn't maybe mistakenly toggle a different privacy setting than you would like, right? You can go into your phone, you can go into the privacy settings, you can see which applications have access to, you've given permission for each type of information. That may be ones that are accessing your location, or maybe ones that can do things like access your contacts and other information on the device. So it's about kind of cyber hygiene, if you will.
Hank, thanks so much for the time this morning and for the information. Running short on time, but we're definitely going to get the information. Is there a website we can go to if people want step-by-step instructions on how to do this?
Yep. So you can go to lookout.com, and we have a consumer side of our product that helps people protect their personal data online, also secures their phones against all those annoying phishing attacks and texts we get. Any other sort of malicious intent by the bad guys who are targeting your mobile devices.
So I could definitely use that. We'll check it out. We'll make sure we get the link at fox17online.com as well. Thank you again for the information this morning.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
You bet. We'll be right back.